Hello! In this video we will compare two eye creams by La Mer. I purchased these full sizes of the La Mer Eye Balm Intense and La Mer Eye Concentrate. It seems that out of the two, this one is the most popular. I couldn't decide between the two, so I purchased both of them. This is not a first impression because I actually finished this one. I decided to start with it. Now I'm going through the eye concentrate. It's been already 3 weeks. I don't use a lot actually. I'm here in the tube. I'm ready to give you thoughtful opinions about these two creams, what is the best for me, what is worth buying, if any, my considerations. Let's start with this one. I also have a smaller size of it that I got in a set that I also purchased. You know how small it is. It's very nice. I can show you the consistency. This La Mer Eye Balm is a green cream. Let me open it. It's the first time. And as you can see, it has this pistachio green color. It has some density. You see, is a balm in the sense that is a little bit harder of consistency. Let's compare the consistencies before these are absorbed. So this one, that is the high concentrate, is lighter, is white yellowish, and you see how softer it is moussier. Is a softer cream. It spreads easily, while this one is denser, the high balm, and yeah, you need some work to spread it out. The balm is, I don't want to say drier, but you know the point, is denser, less glowy than the eye concentrate. They become invisible, of course, but the eye balm has some silica, while the eye concentrate has some mica in it. So the finish is a bit different. The eye concentrate is glowier. Let me check the fragrance. The fragrance is present in both of them. The fragrance is similar, I have to say, so I don't notice any difference in terms of fragrance. But what I can tell is that, I don't know which ingredient, but when I apply the Eye Balm Intense, I could feel a little bit of balmy quality, like minty freshness. Maybe the eucalyptus oil. The eucalyptus oil is also present here in the eye concentrate, but I'm not noticing that freshness, So I notice that in the eye balm, and I do not notice that in the eye concentrate. Both of them are 15 ml, as you can see, and 6 months expiration date after opening. So these are definitely creams that you need to open and then use it up, and that's what I've done. I opened it after finishing this one. It took me almost 1 year to finish the first one, although it's only 15 ml. So it lasted a long time, but I'm afraid that I will go through faster with this one because I tend to use more. I prefer the eye concentrate because it is easier to spread. I don't have that, don't want to say tingly effect, but that minty freshness that I got with this, that sometimes was unpleasant on the under eye area. So I don't get that with this cream, so I find it more delicate for my under eye area. I like to use it more rather than this one. It was also harder to spread, so I felt I needed much more effort or I had to massage more the eye area with this one compared to this one. So since I prefer the usage of this softer cream, that is the eye concentrate, then I tend to use it more. I tend to layer more. Maybe also because it's lighter. So I tend to, sometimes I feel I need more of this compared to this one. So I'm afraid this will last less than this one. I will finish up faster than this one. I'm pleasantly surprised how I like the experience of spreading this eye concentrate cream. You have a box like this one with instructions, and included with the cream you have an applicator. Honestly, I lost the one that I got with the Eye Balm Intense. That one had a white handle, while this one that is actually associated with the eye concentrate has a matching green handle. And the ball here, the edge here, is this metallic ball that is very pleasant because this applicator is smooth and is cool, and that coolness is nice for puffy eyes. I don't suffer from puffy eyes, and I admit that I tend to use it with my fingers instead of this, but is actually pleasant. So it's a nice experience of applying it, and it's also more sanitary because you can wash it afterwards and you always have a clean applicator. You can also pick your product with it and then spread it under the eyes. So it gives the puffing action because of the temperature, and yeah, it is a pleasant experience. Let's focus on the ingredients, and then I will tell my thoughts about the action on fine lines of these two creams. I highlighted 3 ingredients that I think are strategic, let's say. With the yellow highlight, I'm not a formulator, so it's just an opinion from me as a consumer that is ingredient driven. On the left, we have the ingredients of the Eye Balm Intense, and on the right, we have the ingredients of the eye concentrate. There are algae extract, caffeine, and niacin. That is a form of vitamin B. And I find it particularly useful for the eye area. So I'm happy that both of them have the algae extract, the caffeine, and the niacin, all of them. However, the Eye Balm Intense has a higher concentration of caffeine because it's higher in the list and much before the niacin, while for the eye concentrate, niacin has a higher concentration rather than the caffeine. So I would say from this that the La Mer Balm can be better for puffy eyes and maybe darker eyes. I can tell that I found that my under eye area was depuffed and lighter after the first applications of this. Then I think I got used to it and I didn't notice that lightness anymore. But I would say that if your concern is puffiness and dark circles, maybe this could be better than the eye concentrate. On the other hand, the eye concentrate has more extracts. I try to put in dark green the extracts that I found. I may have missed someone. There are so much more extracts, plant extracts in eye concentrate rather than the balm. The extracts are also quite rare, not common to find into eye cream. That's why I end up picking both, because actually I expected ingredients to be more similar, but I found that the ingredients were quite different. The eye concentrate was very rich in extracts. It has so many. For example, Helichrysum extract, Asparagopsis extract. That one is also in common with the eye balm. Laminaria digitata extract, Corallina officinalis extract. So apparently seems there are corals, other root extract, marshmallow, cucumber. There are so many extracts here. So we have, let's say, extract part, we have a oil part, there's a sunflower oil in both, there's a sweet almond oil in both, sesame seed oil that is in both of them and is also higher in the list, and I'm happy because that is more expensive of an oil, and I'm happy that both of them have that. And then there are also minerals in both of them. There's calcium, magnesium, zinc, copper, sodium. So I think that helps with penetration of the cream and is in both of them. The silicone helps with the occlusion and makes also the formula more elegant. Unfortunately, in both of them, there's fragrance. I found it a bit annoying, especially in the eye balm, but I am fine with the eye concentrate. But as I said before, it's probably due to the eucalyptus oil that may be higher here in the eye balm, because I don't have that sensation for when I apply the eye concentrate. Algae extract is the La Mer, signature, and with the eye concentrate is the first in the list. Algae extract is a higher in percentage rather than water, while for the eye balm we have the opposite. So there's water is a higher percentage than the algae extract. All in all, these are very nice. They are not just occlusive, but they have a lot of extracts, oil, caffeine, vitamin B. They also have peptides. So there's substance in these creams. They are not just nourishing, but they are also with lots of antioxidants and active ingredients. So all in all, what is my experience with these creams? It's very nice, especially with the eye concentrate. So I would not repurchase personally the eye balm, because honestly, what was the effect on my lines? I applied this every night. I had this effect of having lighter under eyes, but then I didn't experience that feeling anymore. As for the nourishing properties, I think that this is absorbed better, and therefore I like it more for my fine lines. While with this, I had that feeling of the balm sitting on top of my lines without going deeper in my lines, without plumping my lines. So I had a lighter plumping effect compared to this. I have a better effect on plumping. Now, it can be also optic thing, because this is mica. But the overall result is that I can see a smoothing on my fine lines with this. And with this one, I didn't really notice that. Now, it's difficult to say because over time you also age. So after 1 year, I don't know if maybe it would have been worse without using this cream. None of these will remove your lines. The price is the same. The consistency is different because this is softer and lighter compared to this one. So I like thick creams, but to be honest, I would go for this one. All in all, since they are equally priced, I think the best value is with the eye concentrate, because you get more ingredients, more extracts with this. This one is denser, thicker, maybe more nourishing because it has shea butter that this cream, the eye concentrate, does not contain. It depends on your concerns and what are your needs, but all in all, since they are equally priced, I would go personally for the eye concentrate. It is the winner in my opinion. So I hope that this was helpful for you, and stay tuned for other skincare videos, and until next time, bye bye.